This day is crazy. So I was in the kitchen doing something and Rover saw me through the window and came up to the drive-thru and needed something, but I had no nuts on me. And, oops, I'll get this open for you. She came in the front door. I opened the front door for her. You wanna come out? You wanna come out here, Rover? Rover, you wanna come out here? No, I'm just gonna go out the front. Okay. Rover has kids. She was just hanging out looking at me because there was a hawk alert and we were, there again. There was a hawk alert and we were, I can hear her kids. Rover's kids. She's probably trying to keep them quiet. I'll leave. All right, here's Rover. First she's getting rid of everyone else. Okay, she'll be back. Trust me. This is just something she has to do. She can't just relax and take a nut until she first chases everyone else off. Okay, here they come. Rover, dinner's ready. So at this point, I thought Rover was just having a bad day and just being a little more rovery than usual. But it turned out it's a lot more than that. Here she is. Rover, you want to come get some dinner? Is it okay now? Have you cleared the coast? Uh-oh, nope, another one. If I give one to this, now believe it or not, this is Rover's daughter, Carmela. So she's apparently not to eat dinner. This is Flappy Doodle. Rover, are you gonna come get dinner? Where'd she go? You gonna come up? All right, got a little handful of them here. Rover? Where'd Rover go? All right, here we got Rover on the thing right there. This is Carmela again. There's Rover. Is Rover ignoring? Rover might be ignoring me because I acknowledged Carmela. Rovi, you gonna come see me? Come here, Rover. Come get dinner. Rover. She's like, Amy. Okay, here she comes. She had to clear the deck. She had to clear everyone from our midst. There you go. Now after being all that, so you're thinking, oh boy, what an aggressive squirrel. Well, okay. Yeah. She likes being pet. You know, she does. There you go. Helps her calm down a little bit, I think. You're getting a little bit pat there. There you go. She's gonna take off. You ready? She likes this when I pet her in front of other squirrels, I think, because it shows them she's the boss. She gets a massage. She gets a massage. Here you go. You want another one? Oh, where did it go? Here, right. I have to start it up. So right after the massage, she's already back to chasing. So apparently massages don't work on squirrels the way they do on humans, or at least not on Rover. Okay, so here's Rover. She was just standing on my foot, making sure that she gets the prime attention here, because we've got others. She's not pleased. Ready, S-Curve? Here we go. Not today, not now. We'll get it. Get a little white tip in the morning footage here. And somebody lives, I don't know where, somewhere around here. No, like at least 30 of them apart. I used to be able to name 30 of them. Oh my gosh, I just missed the chipmunk chasing off a squirrel. Hello, white tipper. Hey. Wild animals do not like to fight. As I say that. Okay, but this is different. This has to do with babies. This is a baby fighting being taken. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, look at that baby clinging. These squirrels are coming around here. Hang on, little baby. Hang on, little baby. Come on. Hang on. I got a ladder, but if I put the ladder up there right now and climb up there, that is not going to be good for that baby. Hang on, little one. Okay, you're going to be safe. You're going to be safe. There you go. What the heck is going on in there? I don't know if a mother is fending somebody off inside the nest. Okay, maybe I do need... No, don't fall, baby. Don't fall. Hang on, I got to stop this thing. Oh my God, that was amazing. Rover, I had to turn the video off because I had my hands out in case it fell. Rover just came out, grabbed the baby in her mouth. She looked at me, and I had my hands out, and I was gesturing towards the baby, and because she was on the top floor, and then she came and saw him, and she grabbed him by the butt with her teeth and dragged him back in. Rover's got him all quieted down now. I think she just must have moved him recently, maybe today, because I don't know, recently. I just cleaned this one out. I did a video, I don't think I posted it. It had screws on the inside of it. It had every reason to not have babies in there. And I wondered why there were no babies, because this time of year there normally is. So I had to use a special bit to remove the squirrels. It was a square screw thing. But anyway, got them removed. There was a thing in there that was all chewed up and jagged, and I threw that out. Prepped it with a bunch of straw knot hay, and then just figured let's see what happens. And now already it's just days later and Rover's moving babies in there. And here's Rover. Rover just emerged. Poor guy, it looked like he couldn't even see yet. She's got another one. This one's going a little more willingly. Maybe because his siblings are already in there. So maybe she is moving for him, because when the one was out, she was in there with another one, at least one other one, and now this one would be a third one. Rover was just, there she is, she's peeking out at me. She's got either 3 or 4 in there right now. Oh, is that a baby? I think that's Rover. Yeah. She might be blocking their exit. And try to fill in the blanks, because there's going to be some video gaps. Yeah, I'm going to look real good, aren't I? All right, so there's some video gaps. So let me see. I think I filled in the blanks, okay, with what I don't have. I think what happened is Rover had already moved one baby in, and then she went to get the second baby. And then when she came back with the second baby and she was trying to get it in, I think what happened is that's when the first baby came out, and then it sounded like, because there was noise from inside the cabin, I think she was trying to keep the second baby in. I think she was trying to keep the second baby inside, couldn't come out and deal with the first baby, could not come out and deal with the first baby, who was now hanging from what we always think of as the hawk guards or the predator guards on these cabins, but I think what they also are baby guards. I think they're baby guards. And because, I mean, look, that baby would have fallen from the nest. You always hear about babies falling from a nest, baby birds, baby squirrels, whatever. that baby couldn't fall from the nest, or could have, but it was saved by those hawk guards and able to just cling like it was. I mean, it's an incredible design. If you look at, like, I'll put a picture here. You know, and it's just like, my God, I don't know if they did it intentionally, but thank God they did. Actually, I should let the company know and send them this picture. But anyway, so as that baby is outside screaming, other squirrels start coming, and they'll show up in the video. Other squirrels just start showing up. And like to help or whatever, you know, concern, true concern, not just like the kind of concern that occurs when people want to gossip, so they call it concern. I'm concerned about him because she's, it's like, no, you're not concerned. You just want to mess with people's lives. So real concern. And they showed up, and then, so anyway, so I'll show a bunch of the video, and then when I had to click it off, what happened was it looked like the baby was going to fall. So I turned the video off so I could hold my hands like that. So I'm trying to get under it and do that. And when I did, Rover finally came out, and I was like, what was I think I was talking? I can't remember, or something. She came out, and so I'm holding my hands like that, and I think I was talking to the baby, like, okay, I'm going to try to get you, you know what I mean? And Rover came out, saw me, looked me right in the eye, and I pointed to her. I pointed down because she couldn't see. She came out the top porch where the entrance exit is from the cabin. And so I pointed like below her, and she totally knew what I was doing, because she went like that and looked down, and sure enough, she saw the baby, and she was like, whoop. I don't even think she went down to the first floor. I think because at this point he was like hanging off between the two kind of architectural things on the porch. There's a space. He was hanging off between, and she just grabbed down. I wish I would have had it on video. Grabbed his butt with her teeth, with his mouth, grabbed him by the butt, pulled him up to where she was. So like, think of the strength. I didn't get a chance. It all was so fast to see where her arms were. She must have had her arms braced, probably. Oh my God, that was amazing. Either of those things, or at least behind it, grabbed him within her mouth by the butt, pulled him up, and I was like, oh my God, because I'm watching his little feet do that, you know, as she's pulling him up, and I'm thinking, oh, please just don't fight your mother, you know. Fight her later, you know, fight her when you're a teenager, but don't fight her now. And she got him up there and got him in, and I turned the video back on as fast as I could when I saw that she had the situation under control and that I wasn't going to need to catch him. Unbelievable. And then once she got him in there, she came out and she gave me this look. I got it on video. I think it was a thank you. It was either a thank you or a thank you, now get the F out of here. Because she might have been afraid I was going to be, you know, calling other squirrels to the area, you know, like, hey, it's the nut lady who needs a nut. And so, yeah, but anyway, she gave me a very pointed look in the eye, and then went back in, and I haven't seen her since. And I set up a camera pointed towards, but it's grabbing such a huge area. I don't know how that's going to go. So I'm going to try to set up one of the Garda Pros, but I am about to have a 3-hour meeting, and again, for a third day in a row. And we have a lot of work to do. And, yeah, I think after that, I'm going to try to set up one of those trail cams that I have, and hopefully it can hone in a little better. I wish, if I had known this was all going to happen, you know, I was thinking, oh, I wish I would have put a camera in that cabin, but I just cleaned it out recently because I knew there normally are babies in there, but there haven't been any babies in there. I'm like, why aren't there any babies? And I went in, and I have a video on it, but there were screws, because there's 2 platforms inside of it, offset like this. You come in here, and then you come down to here, and then you go down under there. Well, they had chewed away this bottom one, and it was very jagged. It's a polywood, and it left like, so it's kind of plasticky, and it left a very jagged, unsafe surface like thing. And then also the screws, they had chewed away, so the screws on each side of it were sticking out. There's 2 screws, 2 of them were sticking in, really dangerous. So, and I realized, you know, that's why they stopped having their babies in there, putting their babies in there. So I took those screws out, which was hard to do. I had to really dig into my tool set because they weren't Phillips or flathead screws, but it was square. But I had something, put it on the end of my Milwaukee because I had to go through those things. Anyway, it was a long process, but worth it because it was only a few days ago, and then I filled it with straw knot hay, and there we are. So I feel really good about the effort I took. It was an effort, but totally worth it. Oh, I got rovered over. I couldn't even get the video on. She's throwing down a quick bite to eat between taking care of her kids. Here we go, here we go. There she goes. She's gonna jump up, head back to her kids, I believe. Or at least check on them. So, yeah, now we know she's here. Oh, there she's gonna go. Yep, there she goes. So she was just grabbing a quick bite, gonna get back to her loved ones there. This is Rover grabbing a quick dinner, and everybody's circling around her, which she's not gonna be thrilled about. So she's running off. Let's see if she gets right back on her tree. Somebody's on her cabin, but it might be like Carmela, because she'll trust daughters, family members, stuff like that with her kids. So earlier when everything happened, the ladder's right here, the baby was right here, and like I kind of could have grabbed the ladder, but I was just too afraid it would spook. It's just a baby, that it would spook it into falling and make the situation even worse. So Rover's down here eating. This is one of her family members up there with the babies. Oh, look at you. Wait a minute. It's one of the babies. Not that one, but the other one. There you are. Now we have some unattended babies, and this is not Carmela, so it's somebody else in Rover's household. So they are raising these kids as a joint effort, apparently. I hope that roof doesn't leak. I hope that roof doesn't leak. That one is one of the first ones to have ever gone in. That one went in for baby I really hoped he would move in there, but he didn't. He was the first one that died with me. He had his paw wrapped around my finger. This is a baby fighting being taken. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, look at that baby clinging. These squirrels are coming around here. Hang on, little baby. Hang on, little baby. Come on. Hang on. I got a ladder, but if I put the ladder up there right now and climb up there, that is not going to be good for that baby. Hang on, little one. Okay, you're going to be safe. You're going to be safe. There you go. What the heck is going on in there? I don't know if a mother is fending somebody off inside the nest. Okay, maybe I do need... No, don't fall, baby. Don't fall. Hang on. I got to stop this thing. Oh my God, that was amazing. Rover, I had to turn the video off because I had my hands out in case it fell.